Good afternoon, traders. It's been really a while since last video. This will be a bit about delta zones and also a bit about my sell I took today. I was thinking a lot about if I should share with you my sell setup if I announce that I want to be looking for a buys only, due to all the logic on the chart and the structure. So really, I wanted to see the buys. I knew that I felt the buyers are taking the control, but due to lack of time, and it was almost my time window was at the end, I took a sell also with logic. But really, I was thinking a few times if I should mention about this or not. But in the end, I decided that there should be a bit more transparency. And yeah, I hope that no one will be confused why I sold if I was looking for a buy. It was just one-time opportunity. But okay, let's start about markups for new members also, and as a reminder for older members, how I start my day and what I am looking for. So usually I'm looking most of time at the previous days, or the best one day, to mark the volume spikes and to see the imbalances and supply and demand zones. I prefer to make this on the M15 with the volume profile tool. So what I'm marking is the volume spikes. So the big volume, yeah, it's a spike for me. So really sorry for my not professional terms, like sometimes the spike or a cheesy candle or deep invader or delta zone. I don't know if really the delta zone is a correct word. This is just what I understand and what I see. So I'm very unique with my terms, with the terminology. Oh, this is what I want to say. So okay, let's make the first volume spike here. Here's another one, very big. So it is like here, not the perfect, sorry. Yes. Then really I even forgot how to start making the summary of the day videos due to the big break. Yeah, I was absent with recording for a while. Okay, here we have also a volume spike, if you see this. Yeah, very really big spike. So I read this that here was the equal low and price really was so heavy sellers joined the market. It wasn't a liquidity grab, but really to continue the sell. So that's why this volume spike is also important for me, because somewhere the volume here was big enough to break the whole structure. This is a very big move. And here I already have marked my the depok, daily pok from Friday. And what I have somewhere in my mind always, so that around the volume spikes are zones. Yes. So here could be the supply. Here could be another supply. The depok is the most important from the current day. And also here could be that, but the volume is not that beautiful really to draw here the supply. I was just happy that after the Frankfurt, the price broke that volume spike, didn't want to reject deeper. So it was the beginning of my thinking that today we are bullish. It was the first idea, and it was nice distance to the closest nearest supply. And the supply should be marked bigger, like for example hold this candle M15, but I really love to use the M5 zones only. Yeah, really my trading evolved a bit, so I don't want to see anyone confused. Maybe there are a few ways of entering my trades, but I'm learning same as you all the time. Yes, it came just that I found something. Yes, it was the negative delta is working. So it's process. Yes, it's endless process that you can still find something good. So I'm not the same trader like even 2 months ago. So please, no confusions. All the setups are working. Yes, I'm now trading usually 99% of time only the delta zones, but today I took the old school sell. Yeah, the old school type, but I will show this later. So this is about the markups. Yes, sometimes I'm also marking the value area low and value area high. So the val and vach. So this is the lowest level here, and here the maximum as a vach. Yes, the high value area from the day. These are sometimes really working as a nice support and resistance levels. Not all the time, but here, even here, yes. If I could mark this from here, right, you can also see that the price wasn't interested to retest as a resistance to fall down. It was also broken. Then the volume spike was broken. So I had the feeling that price is coming bullish. That's why the main focus was. But okay, these are the markers on M15. Let's go to M5 to see what happened. Maybe not here. Okay, just need to change the volume. On the M5, I like to have it on the right side of the screen, just from the current day, not the weekly, not any other, just to see where the POC is and where the, for example, imbalance is, like here. Yes, this is for me also the imbalance. But about this later. So if price is somewhere here, yes, breaking the volume spike, I am looking where the potential target could be. So take a look here. I will make it a bit bigger. Yes, here we have positive delta. This price was ranging, but then decided to break this previous low, and it fell down. And also it's fit with the volume spike. Yes, the violet, or yeah, purple violet line. So for me that was good looking supply. And here is the but. Someone could ask why my focus was to look for a buy. Yes, if price is coming closer and closer to the supply. The reason is based on a lot of my tests, that the best zones to use them as a delta zones, yes, and looking for absorption, is the recent. The best ones are from the current day, or from like really valid, like since couple of hours, or the best one like created 15 minutes ago, because then we are going with trend. Yes, with the current move. I also have this in my head, as you know, the older members, that I love to create stories in my mind to better understand some things. It is like here, okay, maybe it is a valid zone, but it's created Friday, 3 days ago. Here could be at the same desk could sit different trader, the big trader, with different intention. Yes, he could not know if the price still on the Friday could react here. He just, for example, left that area. And then 3 days later, on Monday, came different trader to the same desk, and he want to buy. Yes, so the older zones, the delta zones, I'm marking as well, but most like a TP rather than looking for entry. Maybe sometimes really if the typically clean absorption is coming with huge orders, then maybe. But I love the recent zones, and it happened today. Here we have the volume spike, and I have marked my demand, which caused the break of the volume spike and also moved the price higher. Yes, take a look on the delta. The delta is negative here, but the price is going up. caused the break of this supply, this high. It don't look like clean on the M5, but take a look on the on here. Yeah, it's still not so big, taking the highs, but the price was printing bullish. So here was my area of interest. Then I saw on the Discord that one of our new members, KNS, he took also a good buy from that area. Yes, it was also creating another high. And I have this also, like, take a look. Yeah, he was really negative delta. The zone could be even draw bigger, like from this. That candle has the biggest negative delta. Yes, but the price still did some moves to the downside. So anyway, if I would be looking for entry with zone marked like this, I would set my stop loss below these lows. So I don't see anything wrong with marking the whole area. Yes, here the whole area had a negative delta and price was doing a range. It didn't felt really lower. So this is how I'm looking for zones. Going to M1, yes, to confirm some things. Here was the M5 delta zone, yeah, from this low to this high, and also that fit with the match. Sorry, sometimes I'm forgetting words. I'm not speaking English every day now, like months ago when I was recording more videos, and I'm forgetting basic words. Here's the M1 fair value gap. Yeah, there's also different technique of entries, but for me that gave even more confidence that to look for buy from here. Yes, here we have delta zone and also fair value gap, and that fair value gap, yeah, because that one candle, it's the same one which I mark on M1. It's like hourglass. Yes, big here, thin in the middle, and also big at the bottom. So for me it was a hourglass with the candle imbalance, not a typical one which I like to look for, like 15 to 0, 20 to 0, but it was hourglass candle. So it confirmed for me that maybe that area is good to look for a buy, and even with these equal lows. As for me, that was the potential area to look for a buys. And the price decided to do something different. It didn't came back here down. And then I was looking for a sell. But I want to just explain the KNS trade, how he took this and why it was correct. Yes, at first, because we are still talking about delta, my trade was based on imbalance. He's really good looking zone. Yeah, the negative delta, price made even next high, rejected below the supply. So still here could be some room to go higher. And now we are looking for a rejection candle. Yes, this is very important to see the wick, the rejection wick, and the orders, the negative delta in this case, which were taken on the wick of the candle. So always wait to the closure of the candle which you are looking for. Let's check which candle is that at 11, and it was that one candle. Yeah, so we had here the zone and rejection candle. Take a look if that's not highly negative delta. It's beautiful. Yes, from -2 at the closure of the candle to -11, -47. It's what I call highly negative delta. I would be looking for this, but somehow I was focused for buys only from the lower zone. Here the trick was also the positive buys, right? The positive, highly positive delta on the wick to the upside, but it was still below the supply, right? So here was the trick to look for a first TP, but looking for this, the volume spike was really very good choice. That needed some really nerves maybe to see the pullback. I also, even after this 5 years in trading, I don't like pullbacks. It always brings a risk that some heavy order will be placed just above the demand. Yes, when we are on the buy already. So what? The first TP could be exactly here, yes, where the orders were, but with the bigger logic, yeah, the supply was higher. The price rejected from nowhere. So here could be the first TP for scalpers. That could be definitely easier and faster trade. And stop loss right below, yes, like almost 7 pips. Of course, the mental, I would stay set still below that candle. It's me. Yes, I don't like pullbacks. I don't like bigger rejections, and I use the zones usually one time. But all the logic was really perfect due to this rejection from nowhere. I love this trade. Very good one. I was too picky, and yeah, and that's the point, yes, guys. If you are looking for a buys, find a zone with negative delta, but price shot up. So this is our demand, and then look also for another negative candle as a rejection candle with big, highly negative delta on the wick. This is how I understand absorption, and it's working really well for me. And as I see more and more members trying this approach and also making some money or testing this with good results. So this is my logic here, yeah. And that if negative delta occurs, price should usually fall down, but it's going up. So this is for me absorption, that the buy limit orders were filled on the bid side. And let's talk about my sell. It's a history, and we have my entry. I'm not too proud of my trade. I was in some drawdown, but let's talk about it. Here is the 19-0 negative imbalance. Yeah, this bearish imbalance. On this time frame, I could say that we have break of structure. Yes, that the previous demand was taken like this, and it could be waiting to price come back to the imbalance which caused the whole move. Yes, here we have the low taken, here this demand is taken, so I could even move one more arrow here. Yes, so different time frames can show some different things. So very important to use to see the logic. Yes, it cannot be guessing. Yes, I wanted to see the price here. For me, it was brilliant setup. But as it was later and later, I found that something is going on here. Yes, and one side this could be interesting. Maybe rejecting from nowhere, but maybe this will be soon the new potential supply. Who could know? So I was thinking if that's the correct way, and I didn't want to aim too much for too many pips. Let's see here. Here was the 19-0 imbalance. Yeah, I will mark this, and I was checking when the price will come back. So here was the high volume, and it was decreasing for me. Yes, all the way here was not so big, but then it was like click, maybe some sell orders were activated, and then big shift on this volume. That's why I was looking for a sell, risky sell. Yes, risky because still higher was the supply. Yes, I put this risk. I trusted myself and really wanted to take a trade based on the old school way from the beginnings, like breaking the structure and coming back for a retest. So we can check. My stop loss was here at this high, so 5.4 pips. Really, we are able finally to use tighter stop losses. I remember when a couple of months ago I used 15 pips sometimes, 17 pips, and now it's back to almost normal. But still I cannot see the opportunity with 3 pips. And I was aiming to that low. Maybe someone could ask, why not to area where you wanted to buy? The answer is simple, because that low, take a look on the volume. Yes, when I was entering the trade or thinking about the entry, the current daily poke was exactly here. Not above, but here. Here was the D poke. So I thought, okay, maybe price just want to come here to retest for further bullish move. So that was for me the TP without greed, even if my idea was to look for a buy lower. Don't be greedy, guys. So here was the depok level. So I said, okay, first safe area without greed, without prediction that, oh, the move can be bigger. Yes, maybe to this low, maybe to this fair value gap, maybe to this delta zone. No, the first on the way was for me the depok. And depoks are really good levels. Of course, maybe yes, if I would be trading without TP and found here some really crazy big volume, I would hold the trade, but it was counter trend and yeah, risky still, because without supply. It was just current reaction to what I understood and what I found. And as you can see, I was in drawdown here, yes, but price still respected. Yeah, it was here in drawdown, still didn't broke the imbalance. There's this purple line, so I was still holding my trade. And yeah, what is important, guys, also I got this question today about how many takes I'm taking every day. First of all, I like to trade 2-3 times a week, no more, not every day now. And usually it is just one trade a day. Like, look here, it is one trade. Then also on Friday, yeah, I took this buy which I shared with you. Yeah, it's not drawn, it's really the history. And one trade a day. This is very important. Yes, if there's a loss or break even and you are not happy, then leave the charts for 10 minutes. Go to make coffee, tea, or eat something, or take a walk. Just 10 minutes, because when you're coming back, you can be more sure that you will not take revenge trade, like emotional. Yes, like for example here. Oh no, I'm in drawdown. The price is still bullish. Take a buy, and then boom, going down. Yes, by emotional trading, we can easily blow the account. Steel nerves of steel, balls of steel. I don't know how to say this. Keep your mind clean. Yes, no stress. Really better to always after loss take a break for a couple of minutes. Do something else, different thing, and then come back to chat with looking for a new setup, new opportunity. So I hope that it helped you about how I'm marking the delta zones and what I'm looking for, how the footprint should look like, and also yeah, it was today the old school way trade from the filling the imbalance with decreasing volume. But as you see, really, the pullback happened for some reason. The price wasn't bearish. Yes, I knew the risk. I knew the risk. I knew that price still can go up because it was rejection from nowhere. But as I said, I liked the fact that here on the wick, on the M5 wick, there were these orders here, the highly positive delta. Only that one thing, little thing, gave me a bit more confidence to take that sell. But it was risky, as I said. I found here logic because of break of this structure and decreasing volume and imbalance, but it wasn't supply. Yes, that was the risk. So that's why just few pips, and you can see the price is crazily going up. So as a quick summary, delta zone, negative delta on the base, price going up with break of structure. Yes, with taking previous, in this case, high to create new highs. Then on entry, also in case of demand, negative delta, but only on the wick. Yes. So if I'm looking for a zone, I'm looking for delta from basic tool. Yes, just these bars. And when I'm looking for entry, also negative delta, but based on footprint. Yes, to see the highly negative, not like -11 and -10, really heavy. Heavy, it means that a lot of buyers or someone with big money really joined the market and his order was filled. That's why the week, rejection week with like a last second filling order. Same happened here. Sorry guys, if you, I'm not sure if you hear this, my kid is with me at home and it's singing right now. I hope it's not recorded to not disturb you. And anyway, it's almost the end of the video. So also here could be re-entry if your criteria is telling this. Yes, I personally like to use the zone only one time. Here, entry, take profit and leave the zone or even delete this. This is how I trade, how I use this. Of course, it's up to you. You can test this way, check how many retests is safe. But for me, always using the zones more and more time is making the zone weaker. Yes, he was, with my approach, I could be maybe taken out. Yes, if I entered this buy, but it was, as I said, with whole logic. First TP here with these orders, second on this volume spike. It depends if you use mental SL or still below the zone. This is the safest way. Last thing, which windows or charts I use. I have 4 right now. The M5 is with same tools as M15. Yes, I have here VWAP with 4 levels, with volume, market profile, and imbalances. Maybe I can show you here my indicators. It's market profile, imbalance, VWAP, and delta. And M15 just for marking the key levels and sometimes zones. And then I switch this to M5 and looking here for zones. Better with this bigger candles. I'm almost blind, so that's why I like bigger. It's just easier to match this with the delta. The second, and then on the next screen I have the M5 delta footprint. M1 for cleaner picture. It's ridiculous, yes, because a lot of people saying that M1 is very noisy and not clean. I like M1 because for me it gives really clean picture where the highs are taken or what's really happening on the M5 wick. I like M1 for executions, and I also have the M1 volume footprint, but only to look for, to mark the imbalances and also the hourglass candles. I like this, the fair value gaps way as well, just in case, of course. Oh damn, he's singing louder and louder. Okay guys, I need to go back to my kid It's half-hour video. If you have any questions, please please ask on the help channel, and not so many, please, on the private messages. The help channel is useful for everyone. If someone is shy, don't want to be active, you can also read the question and then the answer. Oh, he's singing. Damn, sorry guys, yeah. I'm just not alone at home. It's the true life. Need to go. Have a good day, guys, and maybe I will be trading tomorrow or in 2 days. So just happy with today's result. Bye bye.